So what happened in the summer of 2006 in August, I was taking Ralph Ambrosio's class with a lot of other amazing people. And one day, this guy named Kervin, he comes into class and he's like, hey, there's a whole bunch of families being evicted from some apartments in Isla Vista.
Hell no, we won't go! 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 Hell no, we won't go!
The apartments on Picasso, 6626 Picasso, Cedarwood Apartments, the original owner, John Marsh, had passed away, and it had been recently purchased by this corporation known as Conquest Student Housing, based out of USC, and specifically this guy named Alan Smoleninsky. And as soon as he bought the apartment, I think he bought it like on a Monday, on a Tuesday he gave eviction notices to all 55 tenants, to all 55 families, just like that. And the messed up thing was he did it illegally, because he didn't look and see which families were Section 8. He didn't look and see, you know, if it was moral. He just evicted everybody out.
My name is Kervin Morris. I am an English major graduate alumni from UC Santa Barbara. And I'm here to tell the story of what happened with the Cedarwood families.
Well, quite frankly, this situation has disturbed the lives of many people in our community and our campus.
So one day I was home and I was contemplating whether I should shave that morning, and then the phone rang. Yo, you know the apartment's right there next to our house. These 55 families got eviction notices. They got to be out in 30 days.
I had received this email from Pueblo explaining how 55 families had been evicted the day before in Ivy. So I called and told my friend, and he went to class and told everybody. And like that night, which would be August 18th, 19th, he had a meeting at IVTU. Everyone met. A lot of parents started crying. It was a pretty emotional meeting for our first one. And then from there, we started organizing right away rallies. We would have like sell food to raise money for the families to get a lawyer. Then from there we went to, I think that weekend we had a rally, which was probably the largest one we had. And everyone came out for it. As time went on, like marches kind of got less and less as people moved out of the building, but a lot more students started becoming involved. And so that made it a little stronger.
This is for those students that always feel like today ain't the day. Today's not the time to wake up. Well, if today ain't today, I don't know when will be the day. And if you're a professor at this university and you're mad that we're out here, we don't want to be out here. But we're just mad at what they're doing to these families and these workers. Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
started going to meetings with the families, you know, and seeing them, seeing their babies and not being able to believe that all these families are gonna get evicted. I mean, it was intense. And since it was summer, you know, we had a lot of time to focus our energies on it. And we started by organizing meetings, and the first thing we did was do a petition campaign. We sat out in Isla Vista for about, I think 7 days, and we got over 2,000 signatures of people saying they wouldn't rent from Conquest student housing, and they didn't like what was going up. And then from there, we had to step it up a little bit, you know, because the family still didn't have a lawyer, and none of the people in the community knew about it. And the class was getting more and more intense, you know, as these families were facing the deadline of September 18th. Everything we talked about had to do with saving these families, and it became real emotional. And there was a lot of crying and a lot of talking about social justice and injustice and how to really make an impact in your community. And this cat Kervin would always be saying, you know, we're talking about social justice, but what the hell are we doing about it? You know, we're in this class and we're saying, yeah, I want to save the world, and I'm an angry person of color, but in IB, these people are getting kicked out and we're not doing shit about it. And that's when people really started to realize we got to step up, you know? And we had our first rally, and Alex made the flyer for it, and it was crazy because we didn't think anybody was going to show. You know, we were real nervous about it. And we must have had, what, 500 people at this rally. It was ridiculous, man. We had 500 people at this rally to save these families. And it was a lot of students, a lot of community members, and it was strong. And I remember we had a meeting after that rally, and we were all determined to save these families, all of us. You know, we become best friends in like a matter of 2 weeks. And we were all united, and all 5 of us, you know, like brothers and sisters, we're going to save these families. There's no way they're going to get evicted. We dedicated every second of free time we had to this cause.
You need to know the people that you'll be renting from in Isla Vista. They gave these families 30 days. These little kids, there's 30 of them in this building that won't have a school to go to.
I just wish I didn't have to move somewhere else instead of another place.
Never give up for something you want to fight for. That's just what everyone should do in life. If more people cared about others, it'd probably be a better place.
And I believe in it, and I'm willing to die for it. Viva la revolution.
The court system fails you. The American justice system fails you. The bottom line, there were 55 families living in an apartment building. didn't do anything wrong whatsoever.
Yo, what's going down, Santa Barbara? I'm breaking it right here. It's 2:43, exactly on the dime.
It's actually coming in. You know, Chance. Where's Chance Yang? Where's... Can you at least apologize on behalf of the president?
Hey guys, I'm sorry that you guys are getting kicked out because the housing thing is fucked up and it's expensive around here, but it's too fucking loud, dude. Come on, we're studying over here. We have midterms. Chill out. Go find somewhere else to ride.
What happened over here at Conquest Student Housing is what's happening currently at the Cedarwood Apartments is wrong. And the only reason why this company has been able to do this is because they own this piece of property, and supposedly that gives them the right to kick out these families. Is that right?
No!
Is that democratic?
No!
Is that just?
No!
You see Firestone around here?
No!
You think he cares about it?
If not us, who? If not now, when? We have to stop this and stand up for a society that cares about its people and not throws them away. Because we love them and we care about them and we want them to stay. They have a right to a house. They have a right to live where they want to.
We're gonna be here for a day. We're not gonna be here for 2 days. We're here to stay. So Santa Barbara, if you're listening, Isla Vista, if you're listening, if you're putting sugar in your coffee, if you're putting cream in your cup and you're dreaming it up, then come join us right here on campus, right in front of Stork Tower. I'm telling you, the world is changing. We see things going down every day in Mexico, in Oaxaca. We see people setting up a parallel government to Felipe Calderon. The world is changing. I've been watching these things go down about voter fraud. 54 million Americans have not even registered to vote, and we're ready to get voting started in November. Something is wrong in this country, and right now we're starting the movement, and this seed is gonna grow. And if you're not here now, you don't want to miss that train. You don't want to say I woulda, I coulda, shoulda. I did not come out and help people when they needed it. These families need your help. These workers need your help. These students need your help. Stop thinking about yourself.